Okay. So 10 years have passed, right? And he is 30. I'm 28, right? And we have maintained like an amazing friendship. You know what I'm saying? Like even throughout those 10 years. Like now we're like, we're like over 18. We're like grown. You know what I mean? But we kept our pact, right? Like literally our relationship, it was just one of those things where it's like, yo, and this is what I'm saying, where I like literally experienced true love in its purest form, right? Because we never did anything. We were not physical because we made a pact. You know what I mean? Even though I loved him. I loved him, and I know he loved me. You wanna know why I knew? Because he showed me. He showed me. Love is an action word. It is an action word. He showed me. He respected me. And I mean, like, I don't care who was around, where we were at. He gave me the same love, the same respect every single time, without fail, right? I don't care if he had a girlfriend. I don't care if there was someone with him, right? That's my best friend, right? I'm telling you, literally consistent, but just the same every single time. The last time I saw him, right, was at my cousin Portia. What up, P? Portia Pender. She had a birthday party. We were all at the meeting house. I'm like just dropping little places that people may be familiar with. We were all there, and I just remember I saw him. He was there with his girlfriend, right? I remember seeing him, and I saw him, and when he saw me, he just literally came and like attacked me, right? He gave me the biggest hug, like almost knocked me over. He gave me the biggest hug, you know what I mean? And we just like embraced and like, you know what I mean? It was great. You know what I mean? And that's what I remember. I do remember that from that night. I remember us going inside, it was Portia's party. And like I said, he was there with someone for sure, right? Yeah. So the party ends up getting weird. It ends up getting weird. I think there were people there that were not supposed to be there. So I remember it getting kind of weird, and everyone just kind of dispersed. Like everyone just kind of like, it got weird. You know what I mean? When it's like, when it goes to that place, everybody just like breaks out. Like, all right. You know what I mean? So it ended abruptly, right? I just remember texting him, and I don't know if I text him or he texted me first. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't get to say goodbye to each other. You know what I mean? But he wanted to make sure I was safe, and I wanted to make sure he was safe. Literally, like, just the best ever. The best ever, hands down. Okay, so it was like, I don't know if it was that day. It wasn't that day, but maybe like that next week. I just started thinking, right? And I'm like, we would always talk to each other about our relationships. You know what I'm saying? He was that person that, like, if I was talking to him and I'm like, yo, this is what's going on, this is the situation. He was that person, almost like a TC. You know what I'm saying? TC handled me in this way too. Another just amazing. That was not my big bro, but was he older than me? Or were we like the same age? The thing is he always had my back, right? Just like Ty, but he was protective too, But I remember Ty being like, hold that thought. All right, Ty and TC. Ty was definitely that person that would, like, if I'm telling him like, yo, I'm talking to this person, and just explain like, this is the vibe, this is the situation, If it wasn't what it was supposed to be, he would let me know. You know what I'm saying? He was that person that would just remind me, like, yo, like, you're a queen. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they're not treating you like this, this, and this, you know what I'm saying? Like, get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, just that kind of person. Always just reminding me of my worth, and just like, we not going to take anything less than that, right? TC, same type vibe. So I just remember maybe like a week later, it's just coming to me. Like, I just had an epiphany, right? And I'm like, you know what? This is who I'm supposed to be with. Like, this is who I'm supposed to be with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just makes sense. We talk, like, we talk to each other about all of our stuff. He knows everything. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, at that particular time, it was like our relationship, it was changing. But we hadn't gone, like, nothing had happened. Like, we hadn't crossed any lines. But we were getting older, and I feel like we were just recognizing that, like, you know what I mean? So I remember, this like I said, it was like a week after Portia's party. So I remember just like hitting him up. Maybe it's like now, maybe like 2 weeks later, right? This one particular weekend, I'm hitting him up Friday, Saturday, right? Just trying to get in touch with him, like, just so I could talk to him. I'm like, I really just need to tell him. I know we made this pact, but I'm like, I just have to tell him that, like, I figured it out. Like, it's supposed to be him. You know what I mean? Like, I know him, he knows me, like no other. You know what I mean? I'm like, this is who I'm supposed to be with. Friday, I hit him. I just so happened, like, he lived in Philly. You know, of course, I live where I live. And so Friday, by the time he hit me back, because he was always out and about, you know what I mean? He rode motorcycles, and, you know, summertime, it was always his busy time. Like, you know, there's things going on. You know how cats with motorcycles, y'all got festivals, and not festivals, but like, y'all got things that y'all do. You know what I mean? In the summer, like, so summertime, I would just always kind of like let him do his thing, right? And but I'm like, okay, so I'm saying all that to say that by the time he hit me back on Friday, because he did hit me back, I was already gone. You know, I was trying to catch him while I was in the area. Saturday, same thing. Like, literally, we were just playing like tag, right? Guys, I hate the fact that I'm not going to get this story done. And I'm going to have to do it 3. Mercy, guys. I promise you. But he deserves all of this. And I need you to understand why I knew. And this is all a part of that. So I can't leave out anything. My best friend deserves all these he deserves that first video. He deserves this. And if we have to do a part 3, he deserves that too. Okay, I will not slight Ty Maurice Granberry. I will not do it. So we missed each other Friday and Saturday, right? By the time he hit me, I'm already gone. I'm out. Sunday, my cousin Kia. What up, Kiki? That's my baby. Anybody know me? Know my Kiki? Lakia, that is my heart. Everyone knew how close we were, right? Kia hits me. And she's like, did you hear what happened? And I'm like, what happened? And she was like, Mook. That's one of my nicknames. I have a few. She was like, Mook. She was like, something happened to Ty. She's like, he was in an accident. And I'm just like, my best friend passed away again, unexpectedly. Like, guys, do you understand? Do you get the things I have gone through in life? Okay. I just discovered this amazing epiphany that this is my guy, right? And he passes away before I can tell him. We're going to end it right here.